Illidan, DkPhobos, and FNG. It is actually quite a roster. As we'll start off the game. NiP going to be on the Dire. We'll go through who's playing what. We've got ArtStyle. Oh, apparently this is ArtStyle's new team. He's going to be playing on the Faceless Void. We've got Immune going to be handling the Omniknight. Got 2 tangos, so it's actually... What is he doing? Are they going aggressive? Yeah, I guess Omniknight's going middle. That's Immune playing that. Off lane actually will be the aggressive tri-lane. We've got Happy on the Skywrath. We've got Vlad on the Wisp. And Moon here are going to be playing on the Chaos Knight. He's rocking the Helm of Infernal Despair. The mythical from TI3. Over to Virtus.Pro Polar on the Radiant. We've got FNG playing on that Earthshaker. It looks like he might start with the off-lane Fisher block to help out DkPhobos. Guarantee that early level 2 for the puck. Looking over at the middle lane. Yeah, DkPhobos on the puck. Looking at the middle lane, we've got Mag. That's going to be the Brewmaster. Also pulled some tangos, bought up his own healing salve. 200 gold, probably work towards the bottle pretty quickly. Immune going to have his almost immediately. And then bottom lane, it'll be Illidan on your Slark, playing that one role for VP.Polar, and a little on the support Vengeful Spirit. He's going to be going for the block down here in the bottom lane. Some aggression, though. This aggressive tri-lane, Slark scouts it out completely. He'll just pounce back up to the high ground. And they'll reveal their lane maybe earlier than they wanted to. But hey, at least, I like that they give the Wisp the bounty rune. Like, hey, you need a bottle. And, well, that's why they gave it to him. He bought nothing, and he bought a bottle. He got pulled 1 tango, he got a bounty, and now he's pulled out that bottle. So they're going to have that to try to heal up, sustain, and this aggressive tri-lane. As it, after the block, did he even block? Let's see. I think Phobos, it must have been Fisher blocked if he also went and got the rune. And then I think Earthshaker just went back to base. So Phobos, maybe pending some denies, probably guaranteed level 2 off of this wave. Or the next wave that he will also see. So Puck's going to be off to a good start. And as it turns out, it's a 1v1 lane anyways, so it doesn't even have to worry about getting zoned. Just doesn't want to die to the Void. Which, pending some RNG, probably shouldn't happen anyways. As the harass from the Skywrath gets pretty annoying. These supports, like, this aggressive tri-lane has to do pretty well. They have to be able to secure Moon's farm, because it's not like Wisp and Skywrath can just rotate. I guess they have a home up top, like they can rotate and just then defend the Void, but then that leaves an off-lane Chaos Knight, and that hero's going to start to fall behind. So things must go well here already. They try to get aggressive. They get shut down by a Fisher, although they still manage to do a lot of damage to that Vengeful Spirit. That'll force out some of the regen. They're contesting the pools. Going to be very important to watch the level progression of the Wisp and the CK, both wanting, well, really Wisp wanting level 6. I guess CK looks for level 9 to get the Phantasm, so. ArtStyle up top looks like he took a bit of harass. He's actually losing out on this lane. Only 6 last hits to Puck's 11 and 1. DkPhobos even started with a Blades of Attack just to get that right click. He's hitting for 69 damage, 70 over there for the Void, so it's a pretty even lane in terms of last hits. Last hit and denying potential, but obviously not in the last hits. And almost doubling there is the Puck. At middle lane, what's our matchup? Brewmaster versus Omniknight. Who knows, honestly. I feel like it goes even. Well, we'll see right now 15 and 5. So Mag, even without any points in Drunken Haze, is winning the CS battle. But I don't think Omniknight is going to die. He's got the heal, he's got Repel, unless he gets really low. Even when Brewmaster's level 6 with the Primal Split, I feel like Brewmaster doesn't find the kill, but crazy things happen, so Brewmaster, I would say with the laning advantage. But the fact that Omniknight is going to get these accelerated levels is going to be more than enough to make up for him not finding as much farm in the middle lane as the Brew. That's always the awkward part about Omniknight. Where do you put him in lane? Generally, he just shows up as that really, really defensive support. How sort of PPD will play him, or you'll see him in the off lane a lot. I know Winter will play him in the off lane, building up the Man of Boots and Lads Blink. I would kind of expect the same build coming up from the middle. This item's quite good. Let's see, how's Moon farming? 16 and 2. Slark only at 6 last hits, so they're definitely slowing him down. But now here's a pull from Little. Gonna try to deny some of that experience. Obviously the pulls have been contested by NiP. And at 3.5 minutes, no blood drawn. Although this aggressive trialing has tried. And I don't know, a Slark in a tri-lane, especially if it doesn't go well. He's only level 4. You want to get the big levels on him as well. The supports, I guess, are being nice. They're doing the pulls. They're doing what they should. You could also maybe try to rotate the pull at any time. But they're actually going to go on the Skywrath. There's the pounce, and I feel like can he live through this with the tether in the bottle? He almost can. Can he? No. Illidan will bring him down with one more right click from the Slark. 1 point in Essence Shift as well will bring him 12 agility for that. And first blood drawn by VP.Polar. They might not be farming as much in this bottom lane, but they've got some real kill potential. And they can initiate from pretty far away with that Fissure from FNG. So a great way to start things off. And they go on the easiest target too, right? I guess a Wisp. Maybe he tethers out or something. But yeah, Wisp I guess would be a pretty easy kill if he's already used the tether, because we already saw with the overcharge coming up as his second skill, overcharge tether with the bottle regen, it was even pretty hard for them to kill the Skywrath. Like, that's a hero that usually just disappears when people jump on it, and he almost was able to scurry his way out of that one. Moon, meanwhile, will pick up the power treads, so not a surprise in the choice of boots there for the Chaos Knight. As, wow, Puck, actually in the top lane, will bring down the Faceless Void. Happy was TPing in to maybe help it. Phobos is going to go for more. He's got a coil. He's got an orb, and he'll find that kill. He might want to take that orb. I don't know what that was. I feel like he could have just used the jaunts, but I think the creeps, maybe a tower, will bring him down. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Mag onto Immune. 28 and 5. Mag is dominating this lane. Immune bottling up. He's going to heal up as well, probably on the creep wave, try to push it out so he can find a rune. Actually, no runes to find at the moment, but they'll be up again in another minute. That's what he'll do, yeah. I'm going for the heal. That's almost max, so it's 360 pure damage. It is quite a bit. And yeah, we do see a value point in Drunken Haze. I think that's the right decision here. At least force Omniknight to use his heal to get last hits. I'm sure he'd do it anyways, but... Alright, they'll go on to the Wisp. Again, I think that's an easier target right now. And Illidan, what are you doing? Illidan, you just had to sit and attack him 2 more times. They'll push the tension to the last minute. They'll let Wisp think he was going to get away. Earthshaker forced to use some more mana, but FNG shuts it down with a nice Fissure, and they will pick up the kill on the Wisp. So just like that, we've had 5 kills in like a minute and a half. They're going to go on to Moon right now, taking away some of those stats. Here comes the Wisp. I don't think they'll be bringing him down. If anyone's in danger right now, it's Illidan, but he does have Shadow Dance, so they really can't even kill him. He doesn't want to use it. He'll back off, and they'll just get his HP back up from the passive, and now he can just be left here. Like, he can sustain in this lane by himself, no problem. The supports have rotated off to either refresh the wards or find a gank elsewhere. Maybe kill this Omniknight. Maybe go on top and kill ArtStyle again. If you could slow down the Void, the more the better. They'll go on Phobos. They'll drop the Chrono. Looking for the heal, though. The fish are going to separate, and there's nothing they can do. Earthshaker, one of the best supports, probably the best support to have against the Void. It's about the only ability that can separate Void from someone inside of a Chrono, especially when Void has a BKB. Like, you still cannot walk through that Fissure. You'll have to leave the Chrono, go around, or if you haven't used Time Walk over it. More than likely, though, you're just going to choose to run away. Well, let's see. Illidan in trouble in the bottom lane once more. Again, he's got his ultimate. Still not going to be forced to use it. Do they want to try to turn things around here? Dark Pact coming off in 1 second. He's maxing Pounce as well to get that lower cooldown. Pretty standard these days for the Slark. And Chaos Knight even... I don't know if that's a salve from early on or if he brought out another one, but let's look towards the middle lane right now. Mag could be in some trouble. Immune could be the first one to kill here in the middle lane. Repel's going to run out. He'll Shadow Walk immediately. Going to put up Immune. Probably going to purge it off and follow it up with a stun. And there it is, the boulder coming out. The right click should be enough. There's not enough mana for Immune to heal. He repels again, but the right click will bring him down. Looks like the Storm Panda did it. And Mag needs to get out of there. He's going to bottle up a little bit. Happy can't quite bring him down. He goes for the silence, but he can't find the range for another attack. 375 move speed to 350. He should be able to get in the range, but gets off to a late start. Can't catch up. And Mag taking a kill in the middle lane. First Primal splits. It was close, but it does result in a kill. He's 45 and 8, and he's leading to the net worth He's 3.7k, and Puck did take the 1 death, but has found 3 kills up here in the top lane. He's at 3.6k. DkPhobos having a fantastic game. 1600 in the bank after phase. So you know the Blink Dagger is coming up soon. And speaking of Blink Dagger, Mag didn't even go back to base. I think he just found a rune. Yeah, he did. A bounty rune, filled up that bottle. Still sitting in the mid lane. He's got brown boots, and he just brought out the Blink Dagger at 8 minutes, 20 seconds. And with that, they're going to unveil it. They're going to jump on to the Skywrath and going to try to bring him down. No problem. Doesn't even need the crits. Mag finds another. He's 2 and 0. Things going right all across the map for Virtus.Pro. It's 7-1 right now. Moon, you know, he's doing a decent job. He's 3.4k. But it is a Chaos Knight. Hero not picked for a reason. There's a lot of AoE damage here to deal with his illusions too, so they won't even be very effective in the early game. Like, he'll have to have big items if those phantasms are to survive at all. You got Puck with AoE damage, Brewmaster with AoE damage, Slark with AoE, the Earthshaker with AoE damage, and even technically some pure damage coming out from Wave of Terror and AoE. Like, phantasms de-dashed. Let's see Vlad. They're going to jump onto him. He wants to tether away. You see CK moving over to make the space for that tether jump, and it's effective. Clearly they are no strangers to the Wisp +1 combo. So good play by Moon and Vlad, but this bottom lane is proving pretty difficult for them. Puck gonna come back over to the mid lane right now. Mag's here again. The Blink Dagger obviously finished, and now Primal Split off cooldown, looking for that second use. As actually Io will go down to the bottom lane. Illidan going to continue to chase here on some Moon. He should know. He's going to get silenced up. He needs to be careful. He'll jump away. And now I look there, and of course they jump on in the middle lane. It's an impossible task, man. Mag finds the Omniknight, a kill there in the middle lane with the help of the Puck. Meanwhile, Slark escaping narrowly down there in the bottom lane. It's 9-2 at 10 minutes. We've already flipped over to the net worth, and there's a rotation top. They're looking for ArtStyle. They want to pressure the Void more. He's, well, in terms of net worth, not doing great. He does hit the 50 CS in 10-minute mark, but he is only 2.8k net worth, falling, what is he, second to last there in core hero net worth. Omniknight being last at 2.3k. Still more than Omniknight normally gets, and they'll go in the bottom lane. Illidan. ArtStyle rotates down and moved over to that side chop. And will they even find the kill? He needs to wand up. Oh, he can't find it. Dark Pact gets him even lower. And what is it going to be? The Arcane Bolt that finishes them off. Here's the GA to continue to chase right now as the tower dive. Whatever. I mean, you might as well use GA. There's a 3-man coil, though, to keep everyone in range. Hardy's like, I'm going back in. I don't know if that was the right call. Wisp is also here, so it's 4v2. Now Mag going to come in with a big clap. Can he find the crits? He's going to throw out the ultimate FNG with some extra stuns. NiP lose 4 and trying to run away. Will deny himself to the tower. Happy going to go down as well. They're all dead. It's a full team wipe. Virtus.Pro in just over 10 minutes, leading by 10 kills. 14-2-4, the team fight recap. That was a 2-for-4 trade. Slark did go down, but Virtus.Pro Polar, I'm sure they're very, very happy with that. It's a 1,200 gold change for VP. About 1,000 experience ahead off of that as well, and that's a lot. Looking at 11 minutes into a game, we can check out the graphs. Already getting up to 5k gold advantage. Even more than that, about 7k experience advantage at just under 12 minutes. Game is getting pretty difficult. I guess you've got a little bit of a comeback here with the Wisp. They can maybe find a quick pickoff. Relocate is now online for Vlad. VP.Polar might not quite be aware if they haven't checked out the Wisp's level. Although it's not hard to do. You can just bring up the score screen. That's how I usually check them. They'll jump on the Happy once more. Looking for the Echo Slam. Will throw it. The Repel is going to come out. FNG looking for the crit shaking. He does have 100 bonus damage from Enchant Totem. He won't get it. Vlad being chased down under the tower. He's already used the tether. Will he fall here? The Shadow Dance is going to be thrown out. They'll even stun Moon. Illidan trying to bring up the Essence Shift. He's up to 18 agility right now. He'll decide to fall back with that 10 armor. They bring down the Wisp once more. 15-4 now. Some support rotation, even a mid rotation coming over to help. Never mind. Immune was just going for the secret chop. Skywrath back down bottom though. 3 null tallies just to get up that Arcane Bolt damage. He has found level 7 at least. Actually, no one too underleveled just because there has been a lot of action. Level 6 on Vlad, level 6 on Little, 7 and 7. Look how far behind. Level 11 on Brewmaster from the mid lane, and Immune, Omniknight level 7. He's 4 levels behind. Coming out of the same lane. That's when you know you lost. They've even killed him, what, 3 times? 5-0 and 2, finishing up the Vlad. So going for the Aura build up on the Brewmaster after the Blink, my personal favorite. Went for a casual robe with the Magi just because you do suffer with mana, especially if you don't upgrade those boots. And they'll go on the moon with another Fisher. That's a defensive relocate out, so you know that the Wisp is going to die here, but it's a good play, defensive play by the Wisp. Unless they both come back in, there's TPs coming in abundance. There's no Echo Slam either. I think they're both coming back, and there they are. Vlad, they're going to jump on the Wisp first. They'll take him out, and they get him, no problem. Now another Shadow Dance for Illidan. DkPhobos is here. He's dropped the coil, but now ArtStyle comes in with a 4-man, well, 3-man Chrono. Gets some of his allies in there as well. No one for VP.Polar dead. They'll GA. ArtStyle going to jump in to dive the tower. Can they even find a kill on anyone? If it's going to be someone, it's going to be Venge. ArtStyle, though, gets brought down first. Illidan with the kill. Now Moon trying to retreat. Reality Rifting creeps to get out of here. They tried to get aggressive. They needed to do something. High risk, high reward, but after losing 4 heroes here, it's getting to the point where this game might just be falling out of reach for NiP. They're down 16 kills in not even 16 minutes. And it was, even before that fight, about a 7,000 gold lead, 10,000 experience. We'll go up even more in the next couple of seconds. Your net worth leaders, it's the Tricorp for VP.Polar. Brewmaster out front. Actually, Puck now out front. Both of them around 6.6. Slark at 5.1 net worth. Moon at 4.6. Void catching up a little bit at 3.2. Omniknight completely shut down at 2.5, and into trouble in the middle lane again, dealing with Phobos. Having a great game on this Puck. He's 7-1 and 3 is your kill leader. 5-0 and 6 on Mag. 4-1 and 4 on the Slark. Woo. And the 2 supports, Happy and Vlad for NiP, have died 5 times apiece. They are on some squishy heroes. No armor either. 1 armor there, 2 armor there. Not a lot of HP on either of them. And yeah, I should further clarify for anyone just joining. I keep saying NiP just because it's a lot easier than what it stands for, but yeah, not related to Ninjas in Pajamas, the CSGO organization. Although I am waiting for them to get into CSGO. And Slark will fall here in the jungle. That's a big pickoff. 600 gold, 1,400 experience for those 2 players that find the kill. Phobos continues to be annoying. The blink in silence. Not worried about a thing. Blinking in across the mid lane. And Mag will jump in. The coil, the stomp. Goodbye, Omniknight. Can they transition it into a tower? VP.Polar, like, they're getting really far ahead, but they haven't actually taken a tower. In most cases, I'd be worried, but I think in this game, they're probably okay with that. Middle tower is at 180, 100, yeah, mid tower is going down right now, so they'll find that first tower, really open up the map with that one too, and Vlad could be in some danger as they try to get the CK Wisp into a lane where it can find farm, and immediately... Oh, with the Shadow Amulet, Illidan with the plays. He's looking for him. Wisp trying to get that tether relocate. Illidan going to do what he can to try to bring down the Wisp. He can't quite get it. The tether. Did he tether him out? Yeah, he did find it. And, well, the tier 1's still there, so if NiP wants to again try this, TP back in. But I think this time it's just going to be the Wisp going to the slaughter. Yeah, it's just Vlad who comes in. At least they threw the Omni Repel, so that was good thinking. But the right clicks are enough. They'll bring him down. Moon, meanwhile... went over towards mid. He's just going to start farming up there. And ArtStyle being backed up by his 2 supports. He's trying to push. He'll find the first tower for NiP. It will be fortified, the free fort. Of course you're going to use it, but ArtStyle is going to want to take the tower. So much needed gold for him and his team. But VP.Polar working on taking their second tower off the map. They got the middle tier 1. Now top will fall. Who gets it? It's Brewmaster. Got the Vlads. Looks like he's going for a BKB too. Yeah, it could be an Ogre Club at 2 and Aghanim Scepter. He's doing well enough that I think the Ag will be fine. It's not my favorite item on Brew, but when you're snowballing this hard, it does make the hero very, very dangerous. With the double clap, the ability to put the Drunken Haze, the fact that the Fire Panda will crit, it is pretty nice. But I do prefer just the Vlads, the AC, or the Shivas coming out. Mask of Madness now for ArtStyle. That's how poor of a game ArtStyle has been having. under a lot of pressure. Did not lane very well against the Puck 1v1. He's got a Mask of Madness here. 18 minutes. Not really where you want to be on the Void. And immune. He'll get the heal off. He'll do some damage, but he will still fall. Illidan will be able to heal up by the time he sees anyone else. Even trying to make some Shadow Amulet plays. I liked his attempt top. And ArtStyle knows he's trying to TP. He's got a Chrono, but can he even find a kill if he drops it? It might not be worth it. Maybe with Skywrath here. ArtStyle stuck in the trees though. Happy, trying to come help out. DkPhobos brings him down. Vlad trying to, did he bring in? Yeah, he brought in Moon, but the Echo Slam is here and they all fall. NiP again losing 4. ArtStyle still stuck in the trees. It's not safe. It's really not. DkPhobos will get him. And now more players stuck in the trees, and at least this time it's safe. The trees are safe for VP. Actually, anywhere on the map is pretty safe for VP.Polar, as it's 27-5 in just 18 minutes. Pure domination here from the VP B squad. I don't even know. Can you even call it the B squad? I wonder if VP played VP.Polar, who would even win? I also forgot to tweet about this game. Whoops. Those are the important things. Forgot to tweet about the game. Looking for that last tier 1 is Mag. And the bottom lane, yeah, he will be going for the BKB. I mean, Skywrath this year, he wants to guarantee that he gets off the ultimate, so if you could BKB, be a raid boss for 10 seconds while you glow with the BKB, and then after that, go for the primal split for another, 17-second duration? That's like 27 seconds of being completely invulnerable to anything. I guess except the Chrono. Maybe they can bring him down in that. Oh, it would be well. Finds the pick off. Actually, ArtStyle's in trouble again in the bottom lane. They'll find him out. Nice long range initiation from FNG. So Wisp, Void down, dying at separate corners of the map, and that'll finish off the last tier 1. Mag also, I think he last hit, if not all 3, he definitely got 2 of the towers. So, explains why he's top of the net worth. Phobos, Blink, Yules, who even went for the Midas. BM. Need that attack speed on Puck. Shadowblade Slark, nice. The Blink has definitely been more popular, but I mean, obviously we knew it was coming. We saw him pulling some shenanigans with the Shadow Amulet, so it's not a surprise that he went for the full Shadowblade. It's still good, of course. Alright, Mag gonna get silenced up. He did finish the BKB. Won't even have to use it here. A silence out onto Immune as well. There is a Chrono. They've dropped it onto FNG. Can ArtStyle even find that kill? No, we'll get Yule Sceptered up. Oh! Slamming? Slamming FNG? I don't know about that. Whiffs the Echo. Just wanted to use it, I guess. Get the instant stun so Void couldn't time walk. Wasn't expecting the Yules from Puck to be able to save the day. But whatever, like it matters. 3 heroes down for NiP. Moon and Vlad, did they be okay for this? No, they're just up here. So they'll get to tier 1, finding their second tower, but they're losing their first tier 2 now, and it comes a very important one. The middle lane, it will fall. Mag. Come on, Mag. Aren't you trying to last at all the towers? He'll miss that one. It'll go to the Radiant. Phobos pushing out the bottom tier 2 as well. It's going to get down to probably half HP here. Glyph is available if NiP want to use it. Illidan, meanwhile, now going for the Scotty. Got the point booster, the Orb of Venom. FNG, very close to the Blink. He's, oh my god! He's 0, 0, and 20. That is unreal. I don't think I've ever seen anything. No one has ever done this in the history of Dota. 0, 0, and 20. This is like, this is what the Melk Award should be, but it's not. It's 0, 20, and 0, but hey. This is the FNG award right here. All assists, no kills. Perfect game, possibly, for FNG. Now he's got the Blink. Probably get a kill with that. Caster yawn, new meta. Sorry. Sorry, I'm yawning. Alright, well, here's something exciting. NiP gonna do what they can. They want to go for this. They're the dire side. They're gonna try to get their Roshan. Was definitely on the docket for VP.Polar. It's probably one of their next objectives as well. So if NiP can deny it, it'll be good. But it's getting pinged out by FNG, the perfect man himself. They might get the Roche, but I don't know if they're going to get out with their lives. Oh my gosh, Illidan's going to jump in onto the Wisp. He'll bring him down. Oh, not even quite yet. He will die inside the Chrono. It goes down. CK is able to pick up the Aegis. Now the Guardian Angel. They're going to have to sustain here, but now the Panda ultimate is here. FNG just got a double kill. He's ruined his game. He's 21 assists, 2 kills. Why did you get kills, FNG? Triple kill, 3-0 and 21 right now. The only one to live is the Void. He time walked out of there. Peace, team. Moon trying to ensure that ArtStyle didn't get the Aegis. Started loading him up with items. So I get the Stout Shield, I'm sure. Ultra kill. A little delayed on the Ultra kill. I think Valve being a little generous with that one, but FNG continuing to show us how to play Earthshaker. 4-0 and 21, 10-0 and 12 on the Brewmaster. NiP probably staying in this one for the experience. I mean, this game is over, but they're going to play until they lose a Rex at least. Maybe look to learn something from this. Venge will go down. Just trying to live up to FNG's support skills is this Vengeful Spirit here, played by Little. He's Little, I mean, his name's Little for a reason. He's working on it. You don't become an FNG Earthshaker overnight. He'll find another kill now. He got the Blink Dagger. I thought he might get a kill. He's found 5 almost immediately upon picking it up. Mag now BKB'd up, trying to run away. If he dies, this is a really big kill. He's being chased away by 4 right now, but can they even find him? BKB runs out. He'll blink away. And Reality Rift is there. Don't quite have the range for it. Mag even going for a Diffusal Blade. Oh my gosh, DkPhobos from the high ground. He'll jump in with the 4-man. He cleans up everybody. DkPhobos drops the coil. Illidan is actually the one who jumped in and just obliterated everyone. He's 8-2 and 16, 3.4k in the bank still. FNG, please don't die. I will be actually so upset if you die. He lives. It's an ultra kill for Illidan. 44-6 right now. 5-0 and 22 is FNG. Meanwhile, yeah, chat, I'm reading. Meanwhile, Omni 0 and 7. You say that then. Now he's 0 and 9. The Omni pick did not work out. This is what happens when you steal acronyms, guys. VP.Polar shows up at your door and slams it in your face. Mid-Rex has fallen. Bottom rack's going to fall here too. So, what's coming up next? Some of you might be wondering. Yeah. So next we've got Virtus.Pro, the non-polarized Virtus.Pro, playing up against Cloud9, so that should actually be a pretty sweet match. I'm not sure. I guess Cloud9 are back to their homes or their gaming house, whatever. Might be a little bit jet lagged for some of the European players. I'm not sure quite where they are, but if they're scheduled to play, I'm sure BTS and Starladder worked it out that they're able to play. They're not mid-flight somewhere. So we'll see what Cloud9 can bring in that next game versus Virtus.Pro. We'll get to see God playing again, see if he can go godlike off that middle lane. And then after that, we'll have a bit of a break. But it looks like this game's not quite over. So Moon in some trouble. ArtStyle is going to drop the Chrono. Nice swap out from the bench. Trying to bring down those big targets as ArtStyle, but he can't find them. Now FNG jumps in again. Unstoppable. 6-0, 24 right now. He's godlike. ArtStyle stuck up in the coil. Slark will jump back over. Phobos finds that kill. And kills all over the place. GG, says ArtStyle. Looks like FNG was going for a Bloodstone or something. 6-0 and 25. You know who I'm giving an MVP to? It is definitely the FNG Shaker. The GGs come out. And well, that was quite a game. Hindsight, the camera kind of blocks the chat. You know what? I could fix that. This is a work in progress.